Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Exploring Briarwood. Today we are in the far northeast. I do apologize for the rain, which might affect the video speed or just kind of the lag of your video. Hopefully the audio is fine, though it has been in the past when this has happened as well, but the rain may cause some lag on your screen as I fly around. We are starting as far east as you can go on the north half of the world, in Appletree Hamlet. Now, this here is the Hard Rock Supercenter. This is based on the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, or it will be once it's finished. Very large circular stadium. Only one of the ends is complete so far. We will have the entire circle, for lack of a better phrase, around just kind of this main field here. But the Appletree Gibbons are the American football team that play here. The soccer team is Appletree Forest. Over here we touched on last time, not a lot of progress made by any means. There hasn't been. This is the local academy, which I believe I called the Herald Academy or the Heraldic Academy or something similar to that. But more progress to come on that school there. That is the local secondary school. Another circular stadium exists over to the west, and that is in the form of Robin Hood Arena. Now, this is based on what is now known as the Kaseya Center in Miami, home of the Miami Heat. This is home to the Appletree Spies and the Appletree Aliens, I want to say, is the other team. But another circular stadium will result in a very, very tall side section on either side here. I actually screwed up in the construction of this. You very much probably can't tell right now when you're looking at it, but the center of the circle is actually one over from the center of the rink, and I don't want to change it. So it's going to result in this side being 2 blocks higher than this side, which I'm so sorry. But now that I've pointed that out, now that I figured that out myself, I have to let you guys know that because I screwed up in the construction of this. But this is Robin Hood Arena. Let's move then to the final stadium here. We'll be exploring 3 towns today, Appletree Hamlet, and then we'll be going west to St. Sophia and then north to Thurmansport to end out the video. This is HelloFresh Field. This is based on a former Oakland Athletics proposal called Cisco Field. The original version of Cisco Field, I should mention. There's going to be a pool on top of this tower here. But this is that stadium there. I just realized I don't know if I have a place for bullpens. So I should figure out where to put the bullpens. That is an issue for another video. But this is HelloFresh Field. Little circle around here. It's going to have a unique balcony. White with red accents. Oh, I forgot to touch on this over here. Not that any progress has been made since last time, but this is the National Botanical Gardens. This is a tower for an oak forest that has not been landscaped. Birch forest on the other side there. On the other side, and then the domes here, this will be jungle, and then a desert dome will be connected to it on that side. But anyways, that quick aside there, let's move over to St. Sophia. A lot of progress made in St. Sophia. I'm excited to show you what has changed there. In fact, St. Sophia is so updated. So you're seeing this in January, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But I believe you're seeing this in January. And I'm recording it in October. I'm actually recording this on Halloween. So happy Halloween to myself. But you are seeing this 2.5 months later. And as of me recording this, I have just started posting more updates to the stadium and scheduling them out in advance. And the reason I bring that up is St. Sophia has so much progress to it done that I have 3 building updates that I want to post on the Instagram page. That's briarwood.mcft. Go check that out on Instagram if you want to. There's daily updates there, but I have so many buildings in St. Sophia that I would like to update that I just can't right now with the schedule. that I'm basically booked out with St. Sophia posts for the next 4 months. So, or next 2 months by the time you see this video. But St. Sophia sits to our left here. Let's hop off the boat. This is St. Sophia Baptist Church. This is based on a church that I used to work at. But not a lot of progress done over in this area. This is the lobby section, and then they do have a gym there. But the sanctuary is pretty much complete for the most part, except for exterior accents. So there's a balcony here with just some short pews. This is the sound and tech booth here. A single video board. I think it should be double, but I don't work at that church anymore, and they didn't listen to that idea when I proposed. No, I'm kidding. There's a variety of reasons they don't have a second video board, but I always thought it would look better with two, but to stick with the original, I've just kept the one. I'm not here to bash on my former employer by any means. But this is the sanctuary here. Windows. I didn't finish the windows on this side. I do apologize. And then stained windows on just this side. There's a reason that there aren't any on this side because there's a hallway on the other side of that wall. But it is a Baptist church, so they do have a dunking tank that eventually I will put stair access to on either side. And then just some storage areas in the back here. This is the back hallway. Exit there. That's the other access point for the sanctuary. And let's see here. That is a boiler room that I haven't worked on yet. It's just some classroom empty areas here. That's how you get to the main lobby. This is a youth wing. This is the fellowship hall, which is not furnished by any means. More classrooms on this side, and then you get toward the office areas. So this is the youth, or the children's ministry office. This is the main church office, main pastor's office, the worship office, and the youth office. My buddy, this is his office. I gave him a shout out in the last video. So immediately to the west of that is Paramount Park, which kind of an interesting placement of having a little church there right next to a very big stadium. It's not unheard of. When I lived in Minneapolis, the church I went to is actually a Baptist church 2 blocks from US Bank Stadium. So definitely not unheard of, but right now it does look a little funny with how small the rest of the town is. I just have the north stand done. I will, of course, add the east, or the what direction is this? West. Sunsets in the west. The west section. The west country. And anyways, this is based on Angel Stadium. I don't know where I was going with that thought. My head's a little out there. So there's the canyon section there. Outfield is pretty much done. I do need to finish this landscaping here. But that is Angel Stadium there, called Paramount Park. Over here, TD Park. I have both ends done. I just don't have the plazas done behind the end zones. This one is taller than the other side. I need to stop using wrestling references in all of my videos. Dude, on the main Sheet G channel, I think that 21 Pilots video that I posted, the last one, the trench one, I think I had 4 different wrestling references in there, and I felt really bad for non-wrestling fans. Anyways, this is home to the St. Sophia Dominions, as well as the St. Sophia FC, SSFC. Big Dominion statue in the end zone there. TD Park is the name of this one, of course, if you couldn't see the signage. It's based on Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, home of the Buccaneers. So instead of the pirate ship, it has this large angel statue. And then last but not least, in St. Sophia over here, this is based on the Chase Center in San Francisco, which is where the Warriors now play. This is home to the Lions and the Tigers and the Bears. Oh my, I'm just kidding. It's just the Bears is the hockey team, and the Lions is the basketball team. The Tigers are the Clericboro Tigers. They're the football team that plays down in Clericboro. I didn't finish the ice over here. Whoops. But this is that open section that I've been arguing with one of my subscribers on the Sheet G channel about. Long story. And then this is just how it looks here. Very, very open, low section here. Club section, box seats, lower level, upper deck. Eventually, it'll, of course, be a full arena. But right now, it sits like that. One of 2 brown arenas, I believe, in the entire world. Of this world, I mean. And then last but not least, let's head up to Thurmansport. I figured it'd be fun to finish our northern rounds with Thurmansport, because Thurmansport is a fun town. It's, like I've mentioned before, my reimagining of what would a Swiss oceanside town look like. And it's got a very just kind of modern Japanese vibe going to it right now, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Long story. Eventually, it'll feel like a European oceanside town. But right now, it's got, because of the stadium choices, it feels very modern. And like I said, almost that coastal modern Japanese architecture to it, or at least it will once PPG Paint's park is completed. The PPGPP. 3 venues here. I don't think the one was built the last time we were here, so I'm excited to show you that. And I'm trying to remember if I got started on a downtown at all. Maybe did. I'm trying to remember. We'll have to look. I want to say yes, but I don't want to give you false promises. But anyways, this is PPG Paint's Park. This is based on Escon Field in Hokkaido. It's a Nippon Baseball League field. It's the only field in this world right now that is based on neither a current nor former, nor even for a third term that makes the word neither irrelevant. It's not based on an MLB park, past, present, or future. This is based on the home field of the Hokkaido Ham Fighters, Nippon Ham Fighters in Japan, an NPB team. So it's the same architects that did Globe Life Field in Arlington, but they just kind of updated their design. I like this design a lot more. It's got a big center field curtain wall. And then over here, it's kind of got this cool tower wooden building section. I don't even know what to call it, but box seats here. Eventually, of course, it'll circle around with a full upper decky lip Philly, as my brother likes to call his addictions. Just kidding. Fish in center field. But yeah, anyways, this is PPG Paint's Park, or the double PG. Over here is the one that we haven't touched on yet. This is, oh boy, don't tell me what it's called. The Chick-fil-A Center. Navy seats, kind of. As close to Navy as we're going to get. This is based on Perth Arena in Perth, Australia. It's mostly like a tennis venue. They do some indoor sports there. I don't think they've ever hosted at least professional American hockey. I know they did that in Melbourne this year. But they might do Australian local professional hockey. And I'm sure they do some kind of basketball, because basketball is actually fairly big in Australia. But like I said, this is based on Perth Arena in Perth, Western Australia. I don't have the regionalized Australian accents down, so that was very stereotypically generalized. I do apologize. Open end there, it's going to have kind of a walled scoreboard wall there, for lack of better phrasing. It's a fun arena to build, to be honest with you. It's a fun-looking arena. It's fairly small compared to some other ones, but it's got a cool design to it. So, excited to see how this one finishes, especially with this weird wall on this side. And then last but not least, let me double check something real quick. Did I or did I not build a downtown? Let me circle around the town real quick. I want to say I was thinking of getting started on one, and I don't know that I ever did. So let me circle around X Field real quick and just check the other side for a potential building. Give me 1 sec. 3, 2, 1. Call me crazy. All right, I lied to you. There is no downtown. Okay, anyways, X Field, this is the one that's based on Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's home to the Thurmansport Reef, purple and lime green, as you see there. Also home to the Bucht, the Thurmansport Bay football club, whose colors are purple and orange. So eventually, the 2 end zones will also look like this. It'll be a big horseshoe, and then, of course, the big tower wall with all of the box seats there. Media rooms, just to show you the different color schemes of the different teams. The reef, and the Bucht. So that is it for the 3rd round all the way around the world that is Briarwood. Next, we will touch back in the southeast, so join us for that next week. Plenty of other like non-Minecraft content on the channel. We do playthroughs for all of Briarwood's teams through various sports video games, whether it be the Briarwood Generals on MLB The Show, the Briarwood Pharaohs on NHL, the Briarwood Infinity on 2K, the Briarwood Cobras on Madden, and Briarwood FC on FIFA, or now EAFC, the video game. So join us for that. Until next week, though, or whenever we see you next, we will hopefully see you very, very soon.